My mate Adam Swanson is joining me in the kitchen and we're making hamburgers, which is very unusual because you're usually making pasta.
I know, something different for you, Jazz. I thought I'd change it up. And today we're using the wholemeal couscous. So that's going to be the basis to our burger, full of flavour. So I need to get some oil into the pan.
Lots of spices here.
Lots and lots of spices. So we have some fennel seeds, some mustard seeds, some cumin seeds, chilli and garam masala, which I call Gary, right? In the kitchen we call it Gary. It's easy. Rolling that off your tongue as a chef's a bit of a hard one.
Less syllables.
In they go, like so. All of them in at once, like that. Now you just allow them to basically slowly cook off and get nice and flavours happening.
Now let's talk about couscous. I love having a packet of couscous in the pantry because it's such a great side, but this is really nice to see it used in a different way. It's going to bulk out the filling, right? So it's like a vegetarian style burger?
You got it, a vegetarian burger. I was waiting for you to pick up on it. Definitely it is. So obviously with couscous, normally you work on the premises of 1 cup of couscous or 1 cup of stock.
Okay.
With wholemeal couscous, you work on 1 cup of couscous to 1 1/4. So it's an extra quarter.
A little extra, okay. So I'll measure 1 cup you're wanting for this recipe?
Yeah, be perfect. Oh, you smell those spices, Just. It's just starting to become aromatic now. Now, just watch it's not too high. You don't want them to burn, okay? Nothing worse than having like that burnt flavour through our wonderful little burgers.
Lovely.
Stock for you.
Okay.
So some vegetable stock I'll just place there.
Thank you. So we'll just cover that completely. And when you're making couscous, you do want to make sure that liquid is really hot so it absorbs it quickly.
Definitely. Okay, Jazz, pinch of salt for the spices and also for the couscous.
Sure. There it goes. And cover that with cling film?
Yeah, that's all you do. And then just allow it to sit there for a good 10 minutes to absorb all the stock. I'm putting in my sweet potato, Jazz, into the pan. So
I like how you've grated that.
Yes. Now, just give that a little flick like so. Oof.
Hot pan.
It is, definitely. So we want to allow that to cook down so it's nice and soft and cooked all the way through. So in with a splash. So we allow that to cook for about 5 minutes.
Yep.
And then our couscous should be absorbed all the liquid, and we're going to fluff it up and combine them together. Does that sweet potato looks great and nicely cooked. Now, couscous, time for you to fluff it up.
I love doing this. It's like grating in the sand.
Very true, and that's how easy couscous is. Literally, you just pour the stock over it, covered it, and allow it to sit. And look at that. Fluffy wholemeal couscous.
Yeah. Now, I've picked all the herbs for you.
You have, thank you very much, Jazz. So I've got some mint that I'm just chopping up now, just roughly. Some coriander and parsley. That's going to also go into our burger patties.
Lots of bold flavours here.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
We're going to add an egg to that. Obviously, the egg helps bind our burger patties together. And some lime zest and lime juice.
Okay, so in with the couscous. Zest and juice, did you say?
Yeah, zest and juice.
Okay.
It's all about that fresh flavours.
Love these flavours together. They work so nicely.
Put all those herbs in. Wonderful.
Okay. Going to use your knife just to cut that
No
up.
problems. I'm going to add in our sweet potato. Get all the spices out of our pan because we're going to cook our patties in this same pan again.
Okay, great. And then the lime juice, just squeeze that out.
So it's quite dry at the moment, okay, Jazz, our patty mix, right? So we're going to add the 1 egg. We quickly will blend that together.
So 1 egg.
Yes. Lovely.
In it goes.
Awesome. In with our yogurt. About a 1/2 cup in there. Now, there's one more ingredient to help as well. Some almond meal is another binding agent. So in that goes.
Very nice.
Now, I guess this is up to me. You're looking at me saying who's going to get the mixing job here. So I'll get my hands in there and just work it all together. I will get you to add a good pinch of salt into this mix for me, please, Jazz.
Absolutely. Good pinch of salt.
Thank you so much. So, your patties. Now, if you're like me, you might want a patty that big. So
Yeah, me too.
just always make your patties around the size of whatever it's going into the buns, yeah? So
Okay.
you wouldn't put a monstrous one into one of our buns. You want to make it around the same size. We're using these wonderful charcoal buns there.
Very fancy.
Yes, fancy. Every now and then I get a little bit fancy.
Oh, it's sticking quite nicely.
Yeah, and holding together.
Holding together.
Fantastic. So lay that down. Our pan is nice and hot. Good drizzle of olive oil. And in we go. Oh yeah. So now we need to think about our buns and all the other little, condiments that go with a burger. So this is personal preference. You can add anything you like. If you want to add some bacon, go there. You can add some onion jam. For me, it's keeping it nice and simple. So we have our beautiful buns here.
As he brings out charcoal buns.
All right, look, simple. All right, this is the one fancy element, okay, to the dish.
I must say, you can find these now at supermarkets. I found these this morning at the supermarket. So there you go.
Hey, I was thinking of you.
Yeah.
We're going to add some nice sliced tomatoes, so I'll get onto the buns. Look at that, though. I do like that.
They
little
look
bit
great,
of
don't
fanciness.
they? Yeah. And the contrasting colours, black with the red of the tomatoes. It looks
Yes.
really good.
So just keep an eye on your burgers over here as well. They're cooking away nicely. Our patty's going really well. Now, there's one thing, Just. I say this to my chefs in the kitchen wherever I go. Tomato loves...
Salt.
Yes, thank you so
Yep.
much. So I'm just going to have a look at our patties. Give them a little turnover. Oh, look at that.
It's great.
Nice colour. Holding together,
Yep.
which is fantastic. So now to assemble. So take some of our chipotle aioli on the base. Always on the base and the top.
Okay.
That's my rule of thumb.
And the top, good.
All right? Because nothing worse when you get that burger and you're like, it's a little bit dry. I need that little bit extra,
Yeah.
mayo aioli.
Yep.
So good coating like so.
Extra sauce for me all the time, please.
Yeah. Now some lettuce I like to place on the base.
So a few purple and green leaves here.
Very nice.
Very pretty.
Nice, Jazz. Oh, look at that. Perfect fit on our bun.
Lovely. They've held together.
Tomato next.
Okay. Two little pieces there.
And we just have some pickles as well to go on top. 'Cause what's a burger without pickles? For me, I love pickles.
Me too. Little pickle.
Yeah.
Voila.
Perfect. Then, lid on.
Crown the burger.
Hey, you like that?
They look fantastic. Dramatic colour, 100% vegetarian, which is a really nice change. Shall we cut into one to have a look?
Okay, which one would you like? Eeny, meeny, miny.
That one. I want to see inside this couscous patty. Looks good.
It's held together.
Yeah,
Nice
and
colour.
it looks really moist, which is good. Nothing worse than a dry patty. Let's have a taste.
There's no elegant way to eat a burger, is there?
No way. Forget about elegance when it comes to a burger. This is delightful. The patty has so much flavour with all those spices and the herbs. It's a winner.
Thanks.